discovering it's not the cash that's got you feeling spent. The day to day is like a whirlwind, spending time trying to make.
We're gonna do some layering today. This is a really lightweight flannel shirt that come 2 o'clock in the afternoon is probably gonna be way too warm. But right now, because we're going through a cold front, it's a little bit chilly outside. So we're just gonna do that as kind of a little open layer because it is an office day, but we are gonna be doing photo shoots all day, and I'm going to be mostly behind the camera getting outfits prepared, so I don't really need to be in a suit, and this is just gonna make me be able to move around a little bit better, be a little bit more comfortable, and do all that good stuff. The end of summer, beginning of fall is a time when it's really easy to kind of overcorrect and say, I'm gonna start putting on really warm clothes when you really don't need it. I may be being a hypocrite about that today, but like I said, I'm planning on ditching this layer. But one thing that you can do during the transition period to start to feel and kind of get in the mindset of it being autumn is to change your scent. This is from a company called Musk Club. My buddy Wade started this, and it's kind of one of those monthly subscription boxes. I think they're out of their Kickstarter at this point. He just sent me a box, and it's 4 different scents, and these are really pretty cool. What I really like about them is how easy it is to put them on. Let me show you. So it's basically a roller ball, and so I just roll it once onto my wrist, rub it together, and then I do the same thing once on my neck and call it good there. It's nice to have a little bit of a smell. I'm not an expert when it comes to cologne. In fact, if you want to find a guy who is, then I suggest you check out the Fragrance Brothers.
Keep trying, you keep trying, you keep trying, but you just can't win. You just can't win, but you just can't win, but you just can't win.
So one of the things that really blows clients' minds is when we tell them that they should not be dry cleaning their stuff. And irrespective of the chemical properties and what that does, one of the big reasons is because what it does as far as the shape of your suit. Because anytime you go to a dry cleaner, odds are what they're gonna do is they're gonna take a garment, they're gonna set it down in this massive press and just it ruins the shape of it. I mean, if you think about what happens to your hair if it's been sitting in a hat all day and you're trying to comb it out or do anything with it, it doesn't look the way that you want it to, it doesn't work the way you want it to, and you have to reapply things like heat and water in order to get it back to neutral, and then again to get it to look the way that you want it to. So what you really should be doing is having it steamed and or pressed by somebody who knows the right way to do it, and I'll show you what that looks like. First thing to know is when to apply what. And really, what it comes down to is heat's always going to be involved because heat's going to affect the shape. And you've got water and steam in there, then what that does is it opens up the fibers. And so if you've got wrinkles that are just through like the body, and you're not really worried about the shape that it's in, but you just want it to hang naturally, then steam's a really good way to go. However, if you're using the sleeves where you want it to actually follow the curvature of your arms, because if you think about it, your arms don't just stand straight like this, they've got a natural curve to them. And so when you're using steam, then you actually get rid of some of the shape that should be built into your jacket. And so instead of just using steam, that's when you want to use an iron and a proper cloth and the right kind of board so that everything stays in the shape that it's supposed to. So anything that you want to have it keep its shape, use the iron. Anything that the shape isn't as imperative, you just want it to drape and hang nicely, then that's when you use the steamer. And this is again one of those things where unless you're really into this stuff, you don't need to keep this in your house. Just take it to somebody who knows what they're doing. Okay, so you see like this in the lapel right here, there's a couple other spots. They're just kind of peppered throughout in here. These are perfect for the steamer. And what you want to do is just lightly kind of dab at it. This may be heavy enough that I need to actually get it with the press, which is fine. On the sleeves again, notice the shape of that. If I just steam that out, then all that curvature right there is going to disappear. But for a lot of this stuff, like this down here, See how that just kind of falls out. Notice, look at how far away I am from it. I'm not really getting up in there with it. I'm just lightly hitting it with the steam and letting it open up the fibers so that it drapes and falls like we want it to. So if you're gonna do the sleeves, use a sleeve board. Otherwise, it's really, really difficult to try to just do it with an iron. So all you can do is just slide it on there and get it in the kind of shape that you want. Put a cloth against there to protect it. Get some good heat, no steam. Just press it nice and hard. And it cleans all that up. So then just because we have access to the tools, what I'll do is I'll put it on this mannequin so that I can really see how it looks like it drapes on a body, and then I'll steam it directly on there as opposed to putting it on, taking it off, steaming it over and over again. This just makes it a little bit easier.
You carry on, that's the only way. So clap your hands and stomp your feet. Say clap your hands and stomp your feet. Make your time, don't just make ends meet. Hold fast and you'll surely see. You'll hit your mark, but it ain't for free. You keep trying, you keep trying, you keep trying, but you just can't win.
It is now almost 5:30. We have been doing this photo shoot since just after 8 this morning. We're not quite done yet, so the rest of the guys are staying, but I actually have to head over to the new place to talk to the painter about the colors that my wife wants, the walls, and potentially getting the cupboards repainted. So let's head over there. Maybe I'll give you guys a look at what the place looks like. Painter's not here yet, so there we go. Okay. I'll take you through and show you what we're looking at. Okay, so fireplace, that is set up for where we'll be able to put the TV. So little kind of a combined living room, kitchen, dining room area. So my wife is wanting to basically do all these cabinets white and then do the floors completely white. I'll put up a picture of what it is that she's actually wanting it to look like, but I think it'd be pretty cool. We've got this itty bitty little bathroom here. Already getting the floors all dusty. And then upstairs, this is where Locke and Hazel are gonna be. So bigger than their current room, I think, by just a little bit. This is our room, the master, which has its own bathroom attached with the shower, the bathtub. Awesome. And then this closet that is bigger than the one that we are currently using. So that is going to be very nice. And then laundry room. We haven't decided if we're going to keep this washer and dryer that are already in here or sell them and put ours in there. Another bathroom. This will be the one for the kids. And then another bedroom, which will also be for the kids. This is where we're going to put our youngest. And I think what we're going to try to do is maybe split this room in half so that we can have her crib and that stuff here. And then I might try to use this half as a dedicated space for me, especially because you can get all this good natural light in the evening. So I may try to do something here so that I can use this to do YouTube videos, especially because she won't need this entire closet, so I should be able to use some of it to keep track of all the stuff that I actually need for videos and everything. So, pretty excited. This is going to be a really, really cool place for us.
Well, the good thing is we don't have to do woodwork, because that's a bulk of the cost in painting a house.
Okay.
So this should just take off and go.
That's what I was hoping and kind of figured.
See, stuff like this, we can...
And that's it. We've got enough time to put the kids to bed, which is good because I didn't get to see them this morning. And then maybe some Netflix, maybe some wings. I don't know. We'll see what the wife has cooking. I'll see you guys soon.